Okay, we should be coming up here on the stream. This is Done 608, please. This is the Adventures of Fiona, a female monk who's right here, who's romanced Tristan right there. In our last session, I made a huge mistake and ended up was going to get everybody whacked, taken out. And so I came back to this save point and ended the session there. I rebuilt his spells specifically because he has to memorize spells. He's got a lot more support spells. Just to give you an idea, he's got 2 Polar Midnights. These stayed the same. I took extra Greater Restorations because we seem to be getting a lot of ability drain. Also took an extra heal in here. And a spell Magic Greater. Here is a spell resistance spell, which I didn't have before. And I think here I took basically energy resistance and death wards. He's basically becoming a support machine. Most of these spells kind of stay the same. What's this? Yeah. Things like remove paralysis because I had somebody get paralyzed before. So that's what we're doing there. So that was the big thing there. We do need to take a rest. So I need to get everybody together and go rest. And we'll unpause it. And yeah, that all stays the same. I have to say use rations now. And then we rest. Get back most of our stuff. Not sure everybody got cured of their minuses. Doesn't look like anybody's down. Whoa! What was that? Sorry about that. I don't know what the heck that was. Okay. So we've got everything back up. What the heck am I carrying around? I don't think she needs... She's got 45 trickery. So I think she's okay there, especially after we get done casting like heroism spells and stuff. Alright, so we take everybody back up
in due time
to here. Do I have the... Can't remember if I need to have the fog lantern on or off. So we're gonna go in with it off. Yeah, we're gonna take this group. Now we're gonna cast our spells. Let's see. I have to do bark skin. Does delay poison. Cast magic fang on Akbo. She needs.
adventures are exciting.
See invisibility. And then she drops some heroisms on people. Oh, did I have this stupid thing on again? Dang it. I wish I would quit doing that. Just got a wand of fireball. Is this a good one? Class 5, okay. It's her stuff. What do I have left to do? He's got to cast his... Oh, that's not right. So, is bow more important? And this one? Now, there was another bow. I think I'm going to get rid of this. We had another bow. Which one's this one? It's the Savage Bow. That's not the one I want. Is it this one? Visibility spell twice per day. Speed. Speed tells me what? When extract with its attack is not cumulative similar such as haste, so it doesn't help me if I have haste on. This is a +3 composite. Oh, the one I'm using is probably the best. Okay. A lot of things have been immune to cold. He needs to cast Remove Fear. Alright, I think that'll get us through the first part here. Now, when I came in here, I needed to go... I remember where I'm at, what I gotta do. I needed to go into this room to see a mirror, right? That takes me up to the second floor, to the gates, to the troll's lair, to the basement, to the frozen boneyard. So that takes me down, this takes me up. Okay. And that's what we were going to do. That's what we did last time. Except this time I'm going to pay a little bit closer attention to what I'm doing. Right, I don't think... I'm not sure if there's fog here that I'm going to go through. Yeah, I'm going to go through fog there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to have her turn on the lantern. And we're going to go through this fog so we don't change the phase. Because I think... Yeah, there's a mirror up here. This is one of the mirrors I got to get to. Right? This is the next mirror when I was looking the thing up. You're on the right track. Okay, so we've seen him. We've already seen this one. And then from here, I was going up the stairs. To go through the throne room. Down this hallway. To the stairs up. Should be stairs down here somewhere. There. And this is the stairway up. So... I can't remember if I need to... Did I have to go through the fog on one of these to get to the next mirror? Because I think that's what I did is I went through the fog and then I went to the next mirror and that's when we got in trouble with a bunch of hunters and stuff. Right? Isn't that what happened last time? So if I turn
I'm always
off
ready.
the lantern and we go through here. Now we're in a different phase. And we're going to get attacked here. Right? Okay. Now these are books that I need for one of the puzzles. I think that's all that's in here is the books. And then I have a nymph out here. Okay, so I have not been in this phase. I'm over here. Interesting. So there's a nymph here who's an enemy. Which means there's going to be a bunch of stuff here. Well, hopefully we're going to be good enough. Start out.
I grant you death.
Their life ends here.
Wasted.
Ah, jeez, Pete. Can I charge that guy? Oh, why can't I charge him? Oh, this is the doll. Okay, I'll go in there. Tripped her at least. What have we got here? Wild Hunt Monarch. That's the guy we've got to get to. Dang it. Wild Hunt Monarchs are a problem. But we did surprise him, so I'm going to go right up on top of him.
Interesting.
Ah, stop. You gotta stay out of the way there, Tristan. Val, you can only get up to here, so come up as far as you can.
one.
Amiri, you got the same problem. And the bard, she can sing as a swift action, and then she's got to move up here to try and get her song to cover as many of us as possible. Okay. Dang it! Wow! It's ridiculous! Wow, I'm not gonna make it through this one either. I don't get to swing or anything. Well, I'm gonna take the extra attack because I'm gonna have to fight a whole bunch of these guys.
This will hurt.
boy. How many hit points does he have? 392 hit points. I can't take these guys down. How did I do this before? It's my big, bad, nasty spell. God, it takes in everybody. Good lord. Takes in all my friends, too. Oh. I didn't realize it was that big a space. Okay. All creatures. It's all creatures. Dang it. Where are my spells? My God. Why are my spells not out here? Okay, he's gonna cast this on Ekondile. Oh, why does she have a mace out? I don't even have them with the right weapons.
Do not falter.
It's not gonna hit him. These guys are ridiculous. Mary's messed up. Tamara. I don't think your haste is gonna reach me. I don't think it reaches back to them. Alright, she's got to step back. What the heck? How can they never miss? I can't hit. Game over. She gets to cast how many spells? What the heck?
You should have run.
Good God. I can't hit him for anything. Oh yeah, we're not gonna make it through this. switch.
Onwards!
She's got to cast this scroll. We got a scroll. That's all she can do. What is wrong with Amiri? Paralyzed. Oh, come on, he has... That's BS. He has protection from missiles. He's protected from arrows. That's bull. Okay. We're not gonna win this. I can't hit. Am I blinded or something?
Strike!
Yeah, I can't hit him. I'm just dead. Tristan. You're gonna hurt everybody, but right now you've got to... Hell is his spell? Why will it not stay where it belongs? You're gonna kill Fiona, possibly, but I think you've got to do this. Immune? These guys are immune to cold? They're immune to cold. Oh, bloody heck. So that's not going to work. We're blinded.
Stay behind!
Everything we do. I don't think I have anything. I don't have anything for blindness. Right? I don't have anything that cures blindness. Ah, frack. I don't think that works on him. So we can't cast that. This says maximize spells. take 10 less damage from fire, but nothing else I can do. Taking like no damage. It's supposed to be nice. It didn't maximize because it's not a spell. It's a wand. Oh yeah, I'm dead. Okay, so we can't do this. For the love of Mike, how many hit points do they have? Where's the Wild Hunt Monarch? 392 points, and I can't touch him. I took damage from the cold. Man. So I'm gonna get whacked here.
Don't hold back.
I can't even see the... Where's the Monarch? Oh, he's right there behind you. Okay.
Let us strike this one.
Minus 136, huh? We have a scroll greater. I can't even see him? Uh-oh, game's glitched. Because I can't come back here and cast this on him. Oh dear. Can I cast this on him? Oh, come on! That's all she can do. Jesus!
Stand down.
Ah, because she's blinded.
Cannot hide from me. Yourself exposed.
I just can't do enough damage. Wow. Now I have actually something in here. Does not get rid of blindness. Does not get rid of blindness. Alright,
This will hurt.
I actually hit him, but I'm not doing anything to him. Okay, do I try to kill Fiona again? I think I have to. Oh, jeez, why is it so big? Damn. You're doing absolutely no damage. Nothing I do does any kind of real damage. She doesn't even have a missile weapon, does she? Speed javelin? the love of God! Good grief! I don't have anything. Alright, I think I only have one scroll of remove blindness. Right? Or do I even have that? Remove disease. Remove blindness. Within touch range, okay. Oh, I need to remove paralysis too. Do I have one of those? I need to remove paralysis too. Damn it! Why do you always make it so hard? Alright, there we go. First thing she's gonna do is do a remove paralysis on Amiri. Remove blindness on...
Still got it.
No, you don't. You're about to go down, dear. Because I can't do any damage to these guys. Jeez! Ah!
Nowhere to run.
Alright, Akbo. You're gonna take some damage. Why can't he move there? Well, one more whale at him.
You should have run.
Alright, how big is this area? What does heal do? Where'd my heal go? Oh, I had to use it up, huh? Touch range. Okay, I've got to do this. Just to give Fiona a chance. And I can't do much else. Alright, Val. You're gonna just have to take damage. Get your sword out. And you're gonna run up here.
Onwards. Flesh wound.
Damn. Okay, I was gonna do the remove paralysis on Amiri. She's only got a hammer out, but that's the way it goes. Amiri, all you got's your hammer, but you need to get in here and hit this guy. Yep, down I go. Ah! There's too many of them! bunch of them went away. Akbo?
There are other ways to cast this spell.
Oh, do I have to actually be standing next to her? Where's Fiona? I know I'm in here.
Repent!
Stay behind me! Ah!
Okay. Trying to. Where are all these guys? Wild Hunt Scout and a Wild Hunt Scout. Let's start on that one.
I grant you dead.
Akbo, I know you can't hit him real well, but get in his face.
You forced my hand.
Let us strike as one!
Don't I have one of those? Oh, is she paralyzed again? The heck? Good God.
Won't kill me!
So I can't dismiss the spell. Damn. Okay, we gotta sit here and wait. Then we gotta go raise Amiri back up. Wow. How long does this go on for? This is one of the things I don't like about Pathfinder Kingmaker is that you can't dismiss the spells when you're done with them. You have to wait for their duration. Okay, we have a scroll. I think we're going to use a raised dead rather than the resurrection. And then he's gonna go pass this on Amiri. Right? Amiri,
Here
get
I
out of there.
am. See?
Come on, move! Is she still paralyzed?
Well,
Okay. That was a nightmare. Everybody together. That's it. That's everything. Oh no, there's some stuff here. Wow. Okay, I was not expecting that. What the heck am I supposed to find in here? Oh, come on. Oh, come on. Stupid tablet's not cooperating. We're on the second floor. Where's the second floor? North room 1, north room 2. Room 1, 2. I don't understand where I'm at. Is the dining hall? No, I've already been there. That was the wriggling man. No. Yeah, this is the room I just went into. Okay. There's a trap here. Okay. I don't see what I'm supposed to get out of this. Alright, well, first things first.
Share your troubles.
Why is she not being healed? Because she's not close enough. Bloody heck.
Right here, my friend.
One more of these.
A simple smile goes a long way.
what you want?
Okay, those are like cure. What?
No time for idling.
Okay. Uh. She'll cast that on. Gets her up over 200 hit points. That's about as good as I can do right now. Okay, get everybody together. There's a trap down here. Can you go take care of that trap for us?
No challenge at all.
Okay, we're down. Dexterity damage. I don't think I can rest in here, can I? Can we rest in here? We're allowed to rest here, but we're going to get waylaid by something. But let's try it. Alright, we're using rations. Okay. Okay, now did everybody get their stats back? It looks like everybody got their stats back. Okay, so now we gotta go through the rigmarole. We'll do this.
Weapons,
Does
spells,
this.
poisons.
Forest makes
The art
land for
world is so
everyone.
diverse these
Today
days.
it
A
shelters
shame
and
one
feeds
life is
you.
not enough to
Tomorrow
master
it
them all.
feeds someone else. With you.
And then she
Is there
goes down the
trouble?
line. And then see invisibility. Everybody?
I
You
will
go. Big bow. Shoot better. And then remove
Something bothering
fear.
you?
Okay. I don't know what I'm doing. But I seem to be in the phase 2 rooms. Now here there's supposed to have been some more stuff here. Oh, there's some more stuff over here. No, everybody please. There's supposed to be like a chest or something in here. I'm not seeing any chest in this dining room. Is that it?
I do what I must.
Look ahead.
Oh. There's supposed to be a bookshelf, northeast wing, room 3. This was room 2. Room 1, room 2. Northeast room 3 is here? I don't know if it's here or if it's over there. We'll go this way. Oh, this doesn't look good. Okay, there's a bookshelf up there. Battle in the Valley of Fire and Book of Nourishing Rage. I think those are things I need. That's all that's in there. Room 4, I think. We come down this way. Is this room 5 or room 4? Okay.
Easy.
Okay, this has got Potion of Invisibility and Masterwork Lighthammer, Potion of Vanish, Copper Ring Coal. Okay. So that's what I did on this one. I'm taking this stuff, but I don't need it. So then this would be out here in a hallway. And there's a hallway down here. Okay, so if I go
The world is full of wonder.
over here. If we come this way. Okay, I think I get into combat if I go in there. And that's a door into the center sanctum, right? Yeah, there's like one here and one here. I don't think there's anything else down this way. And there's a room down here or a hallway. This is hallway. Oh, I didn't have the lantern on. I just changed phases. I just changed phases and went somewhere else. No, 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 no. I don't want to be back here. I'm in the other phase now. Damn it, stop. Why does it do this to me? So there's gonna be a bunch of stuff in here. And then the next room, it's a greater autumn golem, greater summer golem, ×4. Nymphs, wild hunt scouts. And then there's a combat patrol of Medusa fighter. 8 of them. In the next room, there will be Nymphae with Wild Hunt. Trying to see if there's anything in these rooms that I need to actually go get. I don't see. Okay. So I don't see anything here. Is there fog somewhere I can go through? No, there isn't. Damn it. Yeah. Okay. So I have to go into the next room and get into combat. Damn. Okay, I'm going to be facing a lot of terrible things here. Jesus. I was not expecting this. Room 2 is going to be golems, a nymph, and wild hunt scouts. Okay. That's going to be in this room. There's nothing I can do to stop the gazes. Because even if you have... once upon a time, I thought that the blind fighting, when it says the second level, you can't be affected by gaze attacks. None of these things are considered gaze attacks. They're all considered spells, which just makes the whole thing not worth it. I really want to get the drop on them. Okay, that's the best I can do. So if I were to stop here, what happens?
I'm listening.
If I just throw this on top of her? They're immune to cold, but hey, it's something.
Cannot hide from me.
Sing and cast. Where's her haste spell? Haste. But why is she paralyzed? Why does Amiri come up paralyzed every frickin' time? See, Wild Gaze just goes right through everything. I can't do a damn thing about it.
Nowhere to run. No strike wasted.
You offend me.
Wow. I should not have switched weapons.
Strike! Do not falter!
You. One of those. Damn. Do I not get to take a turn? And my spells are not coming out on my lists. Did I not take? Is it a second level spell? Alright, put that on. Where's Amiri? Okay, pick one. Doesn't really have anything she can do. What have we got in here? We gotta have something that could deal with these things. What do we have? Well, they're resistant, like, to the world. I don't know, would a scroll of Sirocco do anything to him? I don't think so. If I remember right, golems are just, like, immune to magic. The Sirocco might do something to the others that are still out there. I want to keep one of those handy. Oh, come on! Let's do this. Stone Skin Communal. Hopefully that gives us a little better resistance to damage. Okay. Let's take 8 shots at this one.
Don't hold back.
I did some serious damage there. Akvo, can you trip him? Didn't think so. Amiri.
They go down! Onward!
They take forever. Oh, I just got hit by some of my own Polar Midnight, didn't I? Oh, Jesus. So she gets to cast twice? God. She's got a ridiculous armor class. How is he hitting her?
I grant you death.
Man, they're critical hitting every time. Alright, she's gonna go ahead and try and throw this. Like out here. And it doesn't hurt them, but it might take care of her.
This will hurt.
I have to go in there to do that. Has Akvo got any damage on him? Oh, bloody heck.
Stay behind me!
What weapon set is she using? Man, we gotta get rid of her.
Cannot hide from me.
Start working on the ones in the back. Run out of things to do with her. She's not gonna do that. critical on Tristan. And I can take an extra attack.
You should have run.
I only got one attack, huh? Not doing real well here. Where are you at, Amiri?
Let us strike as one.
Jeez. Does she not take damage?
Can't keep this up much longer.
Oh, Jesus. Here we go again. Bloody blighters. Missing these guys? Why am I missing these guys? Do we have... What do we have for wands? What kind of wands do we have? What kind of wands? What kind of wands? Death ward, displacement. What am I looking for? I'm looking for... See invisibility, wand of shield, wand of slow, stinking cloud. That's not it. I don't have anything I can do. I can give heroism greater to somebody. I'll give that to Ekin.
Strike!
Oh, boy, I just can't get through them, can I? There's like 4 more to go?
Don't hold back.
I only got to attack once. This is all we have left, right?
I'm glad you get.
Oh, it's immune. That's right. Why do I keep thinking I can do that?
This will hurt.
I require healing.
Yes, we know.
How may I help?
We all require healing. That's a very nasty room. Where are you?
Adventures are exciting.
That gets us up mostly.
Share your troubles.
Oh, we've got damage to everybody. Bloody heck. It's so annoying. There's no way to defend yourself against that stuff. There should be a trap up here. Where's the trap? Ah, bloody heck. I don't think this one... where did this one have? What did this one have? I forget what this one had. This is going to be the Medusa hunt. Ah, bloody hell, where are they coming from? Where are they coming from? They're coming from here. There's a whole bunch of them.
Confide in me.
Where are my restores? This needs to go on Amiri and her. Amiri.
Friendship lasts forever.
Right here, my friend.
All right. All right, everybody together. There was a trap out here, I thought.
I shall end this suffering.
Cannot hide from me.
So we get her to sing, drop a haste. Damn. I have got to get her axes out.
You should have run. Do not falter.
Nowhere to run.
Alright. What is in this room? Is this a room I want to go into? Probably not. Nymph and Wild Hunt. Alright, well, let's go get ourselves beat up some more. This is a beat up the party day. This is a beat up the party day. Ethan's not even in the picture.
I aim true.
Akbo. Where's the, there's supposed to be a nymph in here. Alright, go attack this so you can find the nymph. There's supposed to be a nymph in this room. Right? Or am I in a different room? Oh, this is a different room. Okay.
Hey, have a look!
Strike! Onwards!
I grant you death.
I'm there.
Easy.
Okay. So that was room 5? No, that was room 4. Okay. That's room 4. That's room 3. And we just did room 2, so room 3 is gonna have more people to get us beat up. Okay. We're gonna go straight up here to room 3.
I don't tolerate threats.
Ah, come on.
Cannot hide from me.
Stay behind me. Ha.
Don't hold back.
Man, they got a lot of hit points.
Bring it.
Nowhere to run.
I'll try to make this swift.
Let us strike as one.
This will hurt.
My training pays off.
Yep. Well, let's go find her. Where is she? She's up here. Mary's paralyzed again. Why does Mary always get paralyzed? That's really bizarre. She's always getting paralyzed. Well, the one to shoot is the one on the ground.
I aim true.
I don't have a... I swear I had removed paralysis. Why won't my spells go?
Do not falter.
Oh, I didn't want to hit that one. I want to hit this one. I want to hit the nymph.
You should have run.
Sorry about that. What the hell? Why does it keep bouncing off my screen? That's so weird. I keep bouncing into that map there, but she's going to move up to here. Okay. And then in this one, there's like nothing. There's nothing here, right? Except her. Okay, so this is beat up the party day. Hour and a half of just getting the party beat up. Using up a lot of my spells and stuff. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. 5 is going to be... Shouldn't be anything to fight in 5. There should be a trap. Then when I get down to 6, I got Greater Autumn, 2 Greater Summers, a Nymph, and 2 Summers. Lots of bad things there. And then Dwemer Cat, Wild Hunt Archer, Wild Hunt Scout. No, that's South Locker Room. This is Northeast Wing 6 and 5. and 4. So I've been through 4. I think there's 5, and then there's 6 down here, right? Right? Alright, so if I come this way... How bad off are we? We've still got these up. Oh, see invisible.
No time for idling.
Where's my see invisible? Let's do another see invisibility. Okay. So we go here. I don't remember if there's anything in this one.
In due time.
I believe I found
It's the
something.
trap. Okay. We have her go take care of the trap. She's basically a
No
taller
challenge
version
at
of
all.
Lindsay. Because Lindsay's not here anymore. She's a book. Not a spoiler. That's just what happens to her. The question is which way do I want to go into this room? I think we'll come down the hallway. Yes, there's the many golems. There's many golems. Many golems. Let's see, there's 5 golems and a nymph who's going to do summoning. So if... I just have him start.
I grant you death.
Running won't help you!
Not doing very much damage. I don't want you to run too far. Bow. Same thing with you, Akbo. We're just gonna try and block the door. And then she's gonna sing. Cast a haste. Now the question is can I charge that? Alright, I'm gonna go stick my neck out there. Miri, you can't get up here, so I want you to be here with Val. Oh, what can you do, dude? Touch range, huh? So if I put True Seeing on Aken, means he'll be able to see whatever's out there. Where is the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? Where is the nymph? There she is. How far do I have to come up to get her? Okay, I want to shoot her.
Cannot hide from me.
She to me is the most dangerous thing here. Alright, Val.
Onward!
See? She keeps summoning things. She's gotta quit summoning things. I need to move up a little bit. I don't know if I can take this one down.
Strike!
Not quite. Now they come and beat on us. I don't know how they're hitting Val. She's like a 48 or something. Armor class. It's just not right. What? Oh, she's using that thing.
Tear them apart!
God. They just will not miss, will they? Okay, you want to get rid of her first.
Nowhere to run. Time wasted.
Stay behind me.
Your time is over.
Don't hold back.
They go down!
Why? Is she paralyzed again? Why can't she finish her move?
Bring it!
True. Left yourself exposed.
Let us strike as one.
Oh, we got one. I don't know what to do here. Take an extra attack.
This will hurt.
Okay, we got that one down. We still got two left.
Tear them apart!
Jeez. Just keep gassing the heel. This is nuts. This is beat up the party day.
I grant you death.
Do not falter.
I needed a 2 and I rolled a 1. I don't know. I don't know what I'm supposed to do with her. She's kind of running out of things to do here. I guess shoot the one that's down.
Away, you rascal.
This might actually hit it. I'm gonna take an extra attack.
You should have run.
Get closer. Mary, can you finish this? Wow. What a nightmare. Nightmare on nightmare. There's something in the corner over here. What was supposed to be in the corner? Doesn't say there's supposed to be anything in the corner. Was it supposed to be anything? Oh, is that the nymph? Is that what that is? Yeah, it's just the nymph. All of a dagger. Okay. Yeah, we're like, wow. Okay. So there's nothing in here. And you come back out here. And now we go down this way. I think we can pass through the stuff. And if we go down here, we should pass through. Do I want to stay in this phase? Let's stay in this phase.
It's time to act. I'm there.
Because I think this hooks up to another door or something. Okay. This is the locked south room door, I think. Which has Dreamer Cats, Wild Hunt Archers, Wild Hunt Scouts. There's a Cloak of Resistance in there. I'm looking for these bloody books I'm supposed to find. DC 46, huh? Okay, well, let's go try this one. Do we have all of our stuff on? Well, it looks like we do. We'll find out. Well, that just opened.
I wish there was another way.
There they are. These are ghostly guards. I'm in the wrong room. What am I in? Where are these ghostly guards? Huh, I'm so confused. Ghostly guards are bad. Because they drain levels. And I don't think I can do anything about them.
Cannot hide from me.
Oh, for the love of God. They're not undead, right? They're chaotic evil, so I can cast protection. No, I want to cast Death Ward on Miri. Did she not get it? What the hell? Why didn't it work? I swear, this game really ticks me off sometimes. Yeah, we're dead. I start losing levels. I won't be able to fight. I'm so tired of this garbage.
Strike.
And I can't even do enough damage to hurt him.
West. Bullseye.
Can't even get away.
Stay behind me.
Don't hold back. Stand down.
Bring it.
I aim true and dead. No strength wasted.
Let us strike as one.
Needed 2 and roll a 1. There's 1. For me to beat on. Hello, I'm going to beat you up now.
This will hurt.
Didn't do hardly any damage to you. What is it with this thing?
You offend me.
Tear them apart!
Akvo. Akin.
Cannot hide from me.
Do not falter. Victory is inevitable.
No, it's not.
You should have run. Strike! Your time is over.
Yeah, all there is that. Okay. So I stayed in this phase. Ghostly Mage Guard, that was South Room 1. What is South Room 2? Let's see what's in South Room 2. Must be over this way? Yes, there's a trap. Okay.
Is there trouble? Now you see me. Now you don't. Easy. A simple smile goes a long way.
Okay, we've got this lineup all wrong. What the heck? Alright, you need to get out of there. You're supposed to be in the front. You need to get out of there. I'm supposed to be in the front. Akvo's on the side with Amiri. I'm on the side with Val. He usually goes here. The Bard in the center. And him over there. Okay. God almighty.
I do what I must.
I think I'm going to run into something in this room. I remember, right? That's where the well is. This is the well room. There's a door over there. There's a chest here. I think I get in trouble when I go get this chest, don't I? Oh, I left those there so I know where I was at. Okay. So that was in... That's the garden? Agate and Peridot. Oh, okay. So I'm in phase 1 right now. So I went back through the phase and came back in here. I'd have to fight 3 Fae and a Primal Treant, but I get Bracers of the Ruby Phoenix Champion. Okay, so I need to go find a fog somewhere. Oh, is there another room down here? I missed a room, I think. Yeah, this must be South Room 2 over here. There's nothing in this room.
What's that?
Easy.
There's nothing in this room, right? There's doors over here. I don't know what's going on here. And then there's stairs to the basement. Okay, so I got ways to get into the basement here. This takes me up here. What's my south rooms? I don't know what this... Alright, I'm not sure what's in this room. So we're gonna go here. Before we do... Oh, wait. Whoa. Who's down? I got people down strength. Oh, bloody heck. Can we rest here? Enemies are nearby. Okay. So I've got to get out of here. We're gonna have to come back here another day, I guess. Oh, come on. Yeah, we want to stay in this phase. I don't know, can I rest here? So there must be enemies behind that door down there. Yeah, I only got a couple more days here. I'm gonna have to go out and get more rations. Seems that the rests are only taking an hour. The hell? Oh, he cast Healing Mud. Okay, good God. He cast Healing Mud. I do have healing mud with him to try and take care of things, and it just kind of shocked me that I actually had to cast it there.
The world
Okay,
is full of wonder.
heroism. I have to cast my own
I'll
parts.
take care of it.
You're gonna cast a delay poison. You
Keep your eyes
cast
open.
this on Aquo. And then you're more damage, hit better. And then you
How may I
cast
help?
a remove fear. And then everybody together. Let's go back to this door. Let's see what's down here. This is phase A, or phase 1, whichever one you want to call it, I'm pretty sure. Got ambush there. I did this. And then it's talking about northeast. Is this the south locked room? I wonder if this is the south locked room. Okay, well,
Depend on me. I'm open to your orders.
now that we're actually in proper marching order.
Adventures are exciting.
Ah, it's a locked room. I guess I gotta get a key. This is one of those I gotta get a key for. Okay. I could go down the basement. I know I have to go fight the gnarly witch in the basement. I have to go in here after going through mist to get a mirror. That's when I would fight the wriggling man too, right? I think that's what. Right after I fought the wriggling man in the garden. Where's the garden? No, the garden is that. What is this room called? The dining hall. Because I fought the wriggling man. I got the ambulance of mighty fist +5. And there's a mirror I need to talk to, but this is the one that has Autumn Golem, Summer Golem, Wild Hunt Archer, Wild Hunt Monarch, Wild Hunt Scouts. And this is the one that beat me up the last time. So we're going to try this again. Now this time, we're going to quick save here. Just in case I do this wrong.
I am never
Just
wrong.
going to turn off the lantern. Oh, dear, we're always wrong. What do you mean you are never wrong? We go through here and we should flash to the other side. Where am I? Still there. Okay, I come back
In
here.
due time.
Come down here. I think I have to turn on the lantern.
I'm always ready. I'm there.
Now, isn't there just a mirror in here that I can like sneak in and go see? That's what I was trying to do. Yeah, so she's going to run by herself for a minute.
One with the shadows.
Because I've got the plus 10 competency thing with stealth from the book. So I'm just going to go talk to the mirror. The mirror reacts to your touch and shows an image from the past. Sounds of battle fade in the distance. The last surviving soldier slumps into the hall and falls, smearing blood from his many wounds upon the floor. The wizard coldly steps over his comrade's body. His ardent gaze is fixed upon one spot. Narissa is sitting on the edge of a bench at the back of the room, carelessly dangling her feet. You fooled us, Fey Queen, says the wizard angrily. You promised us immortality and power, but poured death into our veins and called it elixir. My country is devoured by riots. Wizards die unable to defend themselves, but I shall not leave it like this. I found the road to the first world. I've come a long way. I've convinced the Lantern King to help me, and I will demand an answer from you. Narissa laughs. My wild cat, so angry, so hungry for knowledge. I've never thought you'd give up so easily, but you are too late. Terribly, terribly late. The roads of the first world played a trick on you. You spent almost 200 years on the road to my door. Your country is in ruins. Your entire order is dead. Even if I release you from the poison in your veins, you'll only return to rule over rock and bone. Look into my mirror and see for yourself. You are lying as you always have, says the wizard, but his voice shows doubt. He turns to the mirror for a long moment you seem to me to stare. And then a huge shadow falls upon his face, the creature who cast it somewhere beyond the mirror. You cannot see it, but you feel the blow of an evil power striking the wizard down. He doesn't scream or even moan, just drops dead on the floor. Marissa gets up from her place and approaches slowly, gently tucks a strand of the dead wizard's hair behind his ear, and picks up the magic lantern. The Lantern King hasn't forgotten about me. He sends me new amusements, looks at the dead wizard, and nods to the shadow standing out of sight. You may take the body, hide the reins in your storage in the dungeon. I don't want to stumble over them somewhere in the house. The vision fades. A moment later, the original reflection of the wizard returns. Dead, I'm dead. Why won't the house let go of me, as if the story isn't over yet? Find the final mirror, I beg you. Okay. Alright. Okay, we did that. I need to sneak back to my friends. Okay, now the question becomes is, do I want to fight this battle? At 2 hours. We're at full. Should we try this one more time? Alright. Let's get everybody together. We're going to do a quick save here. And then this time, I think we're going to go down the middle. Okay? So let's come in here.
Follow if you dare.
We're going to come down the middle and try and go around the Jabberwocky statue. There he is. Where is he? Where is he? Where are they? Where are they? Yeah, he's over there. Yeah, I know he's over there. Where are they over here? And there's one over here, someplace. But where's the real bad guys?
I do what I must.
This gonna be a problem. There he is. He's the one I gotta get to. So we're going to run this way. Till we get started.
Come at me, I dare you.
How can they hit me so well? I have an armor class of like 40.
Nowhere to run.
They surprised us? Oh, give me a break.
Don't hold back.
you get out of the way, Tristan. Let the fighters in there.
Onward!
Who can't hit? She needs 20s. They can't miss. What the heck is that? Why does she always end up paralyzed? Every time.
This will hurt.
Wow, I can't even hit him because I've been blinded. This is ridiculous. This is ridiculous. I can't win. I can't win this battle. I don't understand. I haven't hardly touched him. I've hit him a lot of times, and he hasn't taken any damage. Huh. I guess that's not the way to do this, huh? Screw this, Val.
Stay behind me!
Oh, now he's paralyzed. For the love of God!
They go down!
Well, I'm gonna go down.
You should have run.
Oh, I got him halfway down. Back some hit points, give us another round. Val?
Let us fight as one!
She's paralyzed again. What is this with the paralyzation every freaking round?
Strike! This strike, my masterpiece.
Not enough. Aqua, are you gonna get lucky? Nope. You gotta do your last remove paralysis. Where is it? You gotta do that on Ekin. So we've gotta get the machine gun going again. Val, can you take him out?
Do not falter!
Can't hit.
Don't hold back.
I blinded, but this? What the hell? Constricting vines. So she can't do
Onwards.
anything.
Stay behind me.
Why is he not able to go? I unparalyzed him. I don't understand.
Let us strike as one. Avenge me.
Damn you.
This will hurt.
Oh, I can't win. This is really bad. Oh, she can't stand up. All right. I unparalyzed him and he gets paralyzed immediately again. Why cast the spell?
You should have run.
And I can't get off my multiple charge. What the heck? You're supposed to be able to hit him many times when I charge, and you're not letting me. So you're cheating me here, game. Well, I don't think you can stand up without getting... Yeah, she's dead. She's dead. Will you? Jesus. I don't fucking believe this. This is just insane. That they can get away with this, and I haven't made a saving throw on paralysis with these people. I cast the spell on him, and it didn't undo.
Strike. Ah!
Oh, come on! Oh, that's ridiculous. It's like I'm doing no damage to them at all. They win every time.
Don't hold back.
So it's come to this.
Oh, they can hit me. I didn't realize they could hit me. Jesus. Done.
This will hurt.
Dawnflower, grant me strength.
You should have run.
Just keep healing. Jeez. I just can't believe that everybody got paralyzed out like that.
Healing fire. I need your breath.
Strike!
Man! It's not fair.
Don't hold back.
Can't get through them fast enough.
This will hurt.
It's like the game doesn't want you to win. Guarantees misses all the time. I've been missing on 2s. Nope, I'm just gonna keep healing. She's just gonna keep beating on me. And he kills him. It's freaking ridiculous.
You should have run.
Oh, come on!
Strike.
That's ridiculous. That was absolutely ridiculous. That's it. There's a door back here. Oh. That was a ridiculous fight. And in the dining hall. We've taken out these guys. There's a chest here someplace. In the hidden room. That's one of the books I needed, okay. That's why I had to do this. Because I had to... one of the books that I needed to get. Okay. On the map, should be a chest over here. Whimsical berry beans, I'm on the second phase. And if we go here, I think I can go through here. Oh,
Something bothering you?
actually, why don't I just do this? Oh, no, 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 that's not the one I wanted to do. I wanted to do this. At least we have all our hit points.
A sweet smile, a gentle voice, and kind words will help me win their hearts. And if that fails, I'll use my sharp nails instead. No challenge at all.
Scroll disintegrate in a star knife. No. Scroll disintegrate 3. It says never-ending journey. Is a star knife. Okay. What's a +5 star knife? Okay. It's actually a named star knife. Cool. Don't know what I ever need it for, but now there should be some more things here. Should be like a cabinet. Bloody heck. So there's nothing else. Oh, this is the only thing that was in this room. Okay, I need to go back out to here. This is the chest I need to get to. Okay.
Easy.
Yeah. Okay. We'll leave the club. How's that? All right.
In due time.
Okay, now I'm in phase 2. Where do I need to be to go into the basement? Yeah, the early witch is going to be a problem. Seducer rooms. Ghost rooms with ghostly guards. This is the library. Water clock. Curse of Ancient. The library puzzle. There's a certain way to put books into the library puzzle. But I'm not sure that I really need to go there. What I need to do is find the well. There's a couple of wells, and I gotta get the Gnarly Witch. Where is the third, where's the third thing? It's in the Gnarly Witch, is that where it is? Third mirror is in the Gnarly Witch. So I have to go to the Gnarly Witch, which is in the pantry, which is down in the basement. Okay, now the question is do I want to go down the basement, or do I just want to get out of Dodge and go for a rest? Where's this? 232. All right, we're going to go back outside. We'll get rid of a bunch of our stuff because we picked up a bunch of junk here. So let's see if we can get outside. Right? Because we got to be in phase 2 to get in the well that takes us to the special place for the third key. So let's go in. Okay. I've got people in phase and not in phase. So let's turn this off. And then we'll turn it back on so we stay in this phase wherever we're going. Because I think we're in phase A or whatever. I'm going to leave those behind. Those help me tell me that I'm in phase 2 there. Right? Because that was not the early wriggling man. That was the other people I had to go fight. Okay. And then if I just go here. See, I can get into the basement here too. So I'm wondering if I want to go into the basement over here first. Because that'll start me at the north rooms. And in phase 1, storage room 1 is ghostly guards. Storage room 2 is some junk. Storage room 3, I get to the gnarly... What? Oh. No, 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 no. Go back up here. I forgot. I want to get into phase 1. Right? So let's turn this off.
It's time to act. I'm off. A test of my
Oh,
abilities.
Jesus. I did not want to fight these people. Stop.
Don't hold back.
Paralyzed again. This is insane. Haste.
I grant you death.
This will hurt.
Onward!
Well, Miri just keeps getting paralyzed. I don't know what to do about her. Okay.
Away, you rascal!
Cannot hide from me.
Why can't I move?
You should have run.
Stay behind me!
Repent!
Stand down.
Nowhere to run.
Okay.
My
Let's try this
skills are
again. Now, turn the map.
I'll take care of it.
Now we should travel. We didn't go through.
I'm there.
Something's wrong. We should have passed through a phase. So confused. Okay, well, we're out here. What? Oh, no, 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 no. We're in the wrong place. What the frick? What is going on? Where is everybody?
I'm listening.
I do what I must.
For the love of God. I'm passing through the mist. I should change phases. I'm not phasing. That must not be real mist. Okay. Yeah, I'm not in the right phase here. There, that's what I needed to see. Hoy. Okay, now turn on
I'm
the
always
freaking
ready.
lantern. And go back here. Wow, I was in the wrong phase there. Yeah. If you go out in phase 2, you have to fight a bunch of stuff. Which isn't, it's experience points. It's something to go do. But I've got to figure out what's going on with Amiri and why she keeps failing on all these paralyzation things. Because I don't understand. And she's got a Constitution of 22, Fortitude of 23, Reflex of 17. Is it willpower? Maybe she needs to get something for her willpower. We're getting up there. We're getting close to getting the 19th level. But I don't know that I have anything in the inventory that would help her willpower. She has on Spells of the Illusion School +2 insight to bonus to armor class. What does she have on? She has on the Dragon Blast Plate. So we don't have any other helmets. What do we have down here? Do we have any? No, that's intelligence. I want something for wisdom. Fear and damage 1 reduction. Magic. Attack grants wearer +6 enhancement bonus to wisdom ability score. It also increases by 1 the DC of all divination spellcast cast. I'm not really interested in that part, but I am interested in getting the willpower up. What would happen if we put this on her? She'd get a willpower save of 17. Her armor class goes down to 33. What is this? She's got... This gives her +5 resistance, +5 deflection, 24 spell resistance. See, that's the thing. She has a spell resistance of 24, and they're just like blowing right by it every time they hit her with a paralyzed spell. Spell resistance 24, and they're like, we always beat it every time. So I don't understand what I can do for her. Fire resistance, cold resistance, electric resistance, that's good. Acid resistance 30. +2 to attack and damage, +4 to their strength. This makes her faster and +4 enhancement bonus to natural armor. So it's just like she's got a +4 amulet on. I don't know. I just don't see, anything I can do for her. I mean, that's the best I can do is get her willpower saving throw up, but I lose some on her armor class. I don't have anything I can do for her armor class. Because her armor class right now, the armor is an 11. I don't have anything better than 11. Right now, I don't have anything. So we just don't have anything that can help us against... Oh, she's going to wear a helmet of the dusk. That still gives her that. But it gives her attacking the wearer has to make a successful will saving throw or become dazed. That's better for her. Okay. Val's got on the charisma because of the kingdom thing. I wonder if I can give her a different helmet now. This would give her fire resistance. Even more armor class, but they're hitting armor class of 46 as if she's nothing. That's an interesting problem, isn't it? Problem to have here. Damage reduction 5 magic. Immunity to fear. That's what I had her on before. Damage reduction magic. This one here says pops up her intelligence score, but that doesn't really help any saving throws. But it gives her fire resistance. Damage reduction 1, fire resistance. 2 armor class. Damage reduction 5. Huh. Interesting. What other gloves do I have here? Tricksters. Trap Springer. Lightest Touch. Prismatic Spray. Mobility and Athletics Stretch. She doesn't do those things. And the belt she's got on is +4 Strength and Dexterity. Because this gives her +3 bonus to Wisdom. Why Strength and Dexterity? What's doing her Constitution? This was doing her Constitution. I wonder if I need to mess up with her and her rings. I know this is she's the only one that can wear this. Immunity to confusion and fear. She doesn't have any bracers she can wear that are worth a damn. It's an amulet. I don't know. I really don't know. I mean, it's a +4 deflection to armor class. This gives her +2 constitution. This would give her +4 resistance to saving throws, +4 deflection, and damage and spell resistance. Just don't know what you should put her in. You know? +5 here. This is one I was thinking of. Damage reduction 5 magic. I think that's what she needs to be. Let's scroll. What does she have on here? Resistance of 6. What do I do here? I did strength and dexterity. Twos. Twos. This one's dexterity and constitution. I really don't know. I don't know what to do. Doesn't really give her any armor. Does it? Doesn't really help her armor class, but it does give her some fire resistance. Right? She has fire resistance and piercing. Damage reduction except for piercing. So arrows. But then she's got her thing about arrows with her class thing. Missile shield, yeah. Well, I guess we'll try that with her. Now, we'll try this with you when we go in next time. This helps your wisdom. You got your will saves up to 17. I don't understand the whole gaze thing. Because she has magic resistance 24. I mean, this says magic resistance 24. Means they need a d20 plus whatever their casting level is. Though every one of those guys out there is casting at level 23, so that they get her every time. I don't understand. Really don't understand. Okay. Okay. Incorruptible Petal plus 5 Holy Glaive. Okay. Flaming Aberration Vein Quarterstaff. All Slayer. Preacher's Warhammer. Ravina's Kiss. The Rod of Razors. "30-foot cone, huh? This is a never-ending journey." Okay, I can cast blindness when I throw it. This is a punching dagger. There's some really neat weapons, but I don't have the people actually built to use them. Okay, this. Or was it this one? No, that's Savage Bow. Uh. She's gonna end up having to use a missile weapon. We'll give her a longbow. Because we've got a really good longbow there. She doesn't really have a good... +4 holy. This is a +5 heavy mace. Okay. Some of this I'm just keeping because I like it. I don't really need it. Undead Bane, but they aren't undead. I don't have a Ghost Touch weapon anymore, do I? I'm not seeing that I have a ghost touch weapon. Okay. Well, we've got a lot of stuff here. I am going to unload some of this stuff on the vendor because it's kind of pointless for me to carry it around. Okay, well, we're going to have to take a long rest. Right, we're going to have to go do a camp. One of the things that we do need to do is talk to her. Camping supplies. Let's get... $23. Alright, now... should have in camping supplies 37. That's 6 days plus 1. Carrying a lot of stuff, but we're going to get rid of stuff here. Okay. Graves plus 3 we can get rid of. Ghost Touch Dagger grants its ability to be able to cast Bestow Curse. Well, once per day. Okay. Magic items. I've got 4 and 5 here, so probably don't need those. Well, that should go on to sale. Perfect components. Perfect components. I don't think I need 2 of those. Uh, Empowered, extended, reach, and maximized. Enchantment illusion schools, okay. Resistance 4, resistance 5, Cloak of the Bear, Cloak of the Chosen, Enchanter's Cape. I don't think we need that anymore. +5 confidence bonus, knowledge of world, knowledge of any skill checks, and +2 to charisma. But she uses that. Okay. I think I need to keep those. 4, 4, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. How many 4s do I have here? I think I can sell one of the 4s. And that one can still cast as a 5th level wizard. Okay. Consumables. I mean, there's some of this stuff like potions of vanish. I'm never going to use those. Invisibilities, yes. Displacements, yes. Blurs, yes. Emergency situations. But there isn't anything here I can actually get from this guy that's worth a damn. Scrolls of Removed Blindness. That's the only removes he's got. Huh. Wow. Pretty terrible. Hmm. How many diamonds do I have? Got 6 diamonds, which is 3 resurrections. Or 6 raised deads. 66. What do I got for dinosaur bones? I don't see any dinosaur bones. I do. I have 64. So I got more than enough for my stuff that I need to do. None of this sells here. It's very annoying. Oh, I'm still carrying way too much stuff. But I'm still tinkering around with it a bit. So we're going to just go ahead and do that for now. Okay, I took care of that. I got food. So come down here where I always throw my camp down.
In due time.
Oh, we're not going to do that now. When we start up next time, I'll do camp. I'm going to go back through the spell books again and see if I'm missing something. I wish there was something that was like the, remove poison that kind of protects you from poison. I don't know if there's any spells that protect you from things like paralysis or blindness or anything like that. So I might have to take some remove blind on him as some of his support spells. I don't think my bard has it. We've got a couple scrolls, but they didn't have any scrolls to remove paralysis, so we're kind of dependent on Tristan to do all that, which could be scary. But we'll have to go back. So next week we will go into the basement, find the Gnarly Witch. That'll be one of our keys that we need to get to Nyrissa. And there's also the third mirror is in the Gnarly Witch's pantry. So we get done with doing the Gnarly Witch, do the third mirror. Then we have to go to the well on the second floor, I think it. No, it's not the second floor. Is it the second floor? Oh, I can't remember if it's the well on the second floor or the well in the basement. Huh. I can't remember. Well, I'll look it up in the wiki. There's a well that you have to go into, like with the lantern off to get to the secret room. When you get to a secret room, you have to fight a nasty battle, kind of like another mini boss battle. And then you beat it, you get the third key to be able to go into Nyrus's inner chamber and do the final scenario there, the final battles. And when we do that, I'm going to do two things. Right before I go in to do the final battle, I'm going to save the game, hard save, go in, do the battle, and then I'm going to give you the short ending. Okay? So there's a selection in there where I can just say, do this, and it will basically end the game when we leave. And then I will come back to that hard save, we'll go back through the battle, and then when we get to the choices, I will make the choice that takes us into the epilogue. And then we'll do another stream or two trying to get me through the epilogue. Okay? So hopefully next week I will at least be able to get through the Gnurly Witch and find the third key and end this mirror quest. That'll be as much as I can do, I think, all at once here. There's a couple, 3 more combats. If I don't quite make it to 19th level, I might do like 2 or 3 of those combats to make sure I get everybody. There's still a few more things I can go beat up, but I don't really need their stuff. It's just there to get you some experience points. Excuse me, I'm going to take a drink. So that's what I'm going to do. Is I'm just going to do some. I'll do the battles I need to get me to 19th level. And then push myself on through that way. And then we'll do the 2 different endings. We'll go to the epilogue, and we'll also do an ending that's just for, just for the sake of saying that we ended the game. That if something happens and I can't continue the stream, at least it'll be semi-complete. And then we'll try to do the epilogue too. It's been a long, long time. I think the very first time through I went with the short ending, and then I kind of went back to right before that and tried to go into the epilogue, and I didn't find it very enjoyable for some reason. I'm not sure why, but I'll look in the wiki about that. And then there's going to be, once we're done with Pathfinder Kingmaker, I'm seriously thinking about doing a Pathfinder Wrath of the Righteous here. I've got an idea, and I might just stream it up and see how we go, see if it works. And if not, we'll try something else. But I've got a gimmick I want to try, and I don't know if I can make it work in Pathfinder. I'm pretty sure I can't make it work right here in Pathfinder Kingmaker. But I think in Wrath of the Righteous I can get away with it because of where the characters are and the fact that you get those heroic levels or whatever you call them. The godlike powers. I can't remember what they call them. Legendary powers or something. So some of those let me do the shenanigans I want to do. So I might try to do a Wrath of the Righteous, and we'll see if I can get away with what I'm going to try and get away with. Spoiler hint is, if it works, the series will be called A Place We Call the Zoo. So you can think about that. Okay? All right. Anyway, I think we're going to wrap this up for today. We will do, I'm going to go back through the spell books, and then we'll make sure that his spell book is correct. And then we will go do a long rest, or whatever you want to call it. We'll do our camp, get everything back to 100% full. Then we'll go back in and we'll try to find an early witch. Okay? That's what we'll try to do. We'll try and go down the basement and find an early witch. All right. That's what we're going to do next time. If you like what you're seeing, please hit the like button, especially if you're watching this after the stream. If you do jump in the stream, please say hi in the chat to me so I can see it. It's kind of at an odd angle, and I have to kind of see the flash out of the corner of my eye that something moved. And then I can, I'll look and I'll go, oh, hi, whoever. Please leave comments on the playthrough, what you liked, what you didn't. If you can, if you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel. I'm trying to get to 500 subscribers before the end of the summer. More obviously than that if I can, but that's my goal, is to get to 500, and I'm at 320 something right now. So I don't have that far to go in the next 3 months or so, but obviously every subscription would help get me there. If you do subscribe, you can go ahead and hit that notify bell, and you'll be notified when I'm uploading content, or when I'm scheduling out streams, so you can join me on the streams, or you can know that the stream's coming, so you know to watch it afterwards, or however your schedule works. Right now, unfortunately, my streams all have to come off at 11 a.m. Central, because that's the only quiet time I have to be able to do streams in my house. Evenings and so on it's a noisy mess, and you wouldn't be able to hear me or understand what I'm doing, and I probably would get yelled at over my shoulder to not do it that way. So I don't know. I might try to do a stream that way where I just have my sons kibitzing when I'm playing a game that they know how to play. It's like, no, go left, no, go right. Okay, I'm going up the middle. I'm not going to listen to either one of you. That kind of thing. It might be fun. Might be interesting to do once or twice, but I don't think I could put up with it on a constant basis. But yeah, we do stream at 11 a.m. Central on Saturdays. Is this one, obviously, Pathfinder Kingmaker. The fans chose for me to play a female monk and a romance Tristan, so that's what I did. Now I'm just trying to get to the end of the game, and I forgot how hard the house at the end of time is, that everything is like triple hard than it used to be. So you've got to be very, very precise and have all the right protection spells up and all the right things. To make it easy, you have to basically min-max your way into this. And I didn't do that. But the thing that really ticks me off is you see these things called Wild Gaze and stuff. Wild Gaze is not a gaze attack. It is a spell, which makes taking blind fighting and improved blind fighting that says you can't be touched by gazes, it's a spell, so it doesn't count. But the spells seem to be super high level because they're going right through my spell resistance on all sorts of people. And it's getting very, very scary that I did all this work to make sure I had spell resistances in the high teens, low 20s, and nothing's getting stopped by the guys here at the end of the game. So it's kind of like it was a pointless endeavor to even go there and do all that. So anyway, that's my personal feeling on that. Fridays, we are trying to do something new on Fridays at 11 a.m. Central. We're trying to do computer role-playing games, but ones that have multiplayer in them. So our first experiment is in Baldur's Gate 3. My youngest adult child, Ace, has been helping me out trying to sort of set up how we do this. Unfortunately, they've had like illness like the last 2 times we tried it. And the time before, there was like, we got one in, and then before that, they had an appointment and I had an appointment, so it was like 2 weeks that we couldn't do it. So it was kind of like, it's supposed to be on every Friday, but it's more like you get 2 Fridays and then there's a couple Fridays where we can't do it because of real life getting in our way. We're thinking about trying to do it possibly on a different day. So if you want to watch one of those videos on the channel, and then let us know, what day would you think would be better for us to try and do that you guys could be able to watch it or whatever. And then Wednesdays at 11 a.m., this was a fan pick. I put up a poll for what's the next computer role-playing game I should, be streaming. And it was 100% vote Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic. So I'm doing that old RPG game. I supposedly played it for a while, but I don't remember a bloody thing about it. I'm also doing some content creation, Star Wars Empire at War, and Heroes of Might and Magic 5. I did the tutorial campaign in Heroes, and I did all the tutorial missions in the Star Wars game, and I said, okay, and I actually did a few episodes in the Star Wars campaign game as the Rebels. And I put up a poll. I said, which one do you want me to, if it comes down to me not having enough time, which one do you want me to do? And they tied out exactly the same with one where there was a vote. There was like 20% vote was just like, do something else. I'm like, well, but what? And they didn't leave me any comments on what the other thing should be. So we're going to try and keep those things going as well. We'll see how well I can keep up. It used to be I could do like 4 episodes a week or whatever, or 4 episodes and then get them out every day. But it's been, especially with Heroes and Might and Magic, it takes me almost an hour to like get to a proper break point. So I'm only putting out about 2 of those a day, or whenever I do their content. I'm only doing about 2 of them, and they're going to about 45 minutes to an hour. So there is that. There will be more coming. I will be going back to my roots. Unconditional Surrender Europe was a board game that I played on the Vassal modules. It's been implemented by Board Game Arena, which I highly recommend for anybody who likes playing board games. You can play with people across the world in sort of an asynchronous way. So you take your turn and say, okay, go, and then they take their turn, and then you can replay what they did and see how the board changed and stuff like that. It's really, really neat interface, and they have like 300 some odd games, I think, now, or something like that. They have very, very many games that have agreed to go onto their platform. But I'm going to be, we just had a new drop here in March of some updated rules. There were some updated rules from the year before, and I'm not sure I've ever put together sort of a comprehensive video series kind of pointing out rules and things. So I'm probably going to be doing that. And then when Xenonauts 2 Milestone 5 drops out to the public, because they're an early release, I will be doing, I will like put everything on hold except for the streams and be doing a complete series for that one. I am a Kickstarter. I am in the playtest group. So I'm playtesting what they're doing in Milestone 5, and want to be able to promote it. So I usually, what I do is I take it as I'm going to treat myself as a gamer that's just starting out with this game. Maybe I've played some XCOM type games before, sort of the strategic and tactical battle games. So I'm going to assume that I have a little bit of an understanding of what's going on, but then I go through it and don't try to give you the expert's view of, you always have to build this and you always have to do that. It's like, no, you kind of see the game unfold as a normal person would and say, okay, looks like I need to build armor. It needs like I need to get better ships. I need to do this. I need to do that mission and this thing, and so on and so forth. Just to try and give you a kind of a flow of how the game really plays, rather than some of the experts out there will tell you, yep, you just do this, and you win. And you're like, that's no fun. Don't tell me all the secrets. We just want to kind of find out what they are. So there will be a series coming out on that once the Milestone 5 officially hits Steam. And there might be a couple other things popping up here as well. So 3 streams a week if we can get them, at least 2. And then I might, if we keep having problems with doing our streams on Friday mornings like that, I might replace it with just a solo streaming of me playing Baldur's Gate 3. Might put up a poll saying, okay, here's like 3 classes that I can pick from, or something like that. I played a ranger on my first playthrough. That's a standard with me with any computer role-playing game. A ranger or something like a ranger is what I usually start out with, because they're sort of utility characters, and it lets me learn the mechanics. So I'm not specialized in thieving, I'm not specialized in fighting, I'm not specialized in magic or clerical magic if it's that kind of game, or any of those things. I'm kind of like, okay, I can do a little bit of everything, and let's see how it goes. So I can learn all the game systems and things. And I found that usually those characters, especially if it's a first playthrough and you're doing like normal or one of the easier settings, you can pretty much get through it once you figure out what the systems are, you know what to do with your character to specialize to fill the whole of the party. You know what's the party missing? Oh, this is what you go do. So, as an aside, in this particular game, I will tell you right now, when you start out with your character, you need to take a decent charisma. You want to take persuasion and anything that helps you with persuasion, because as you go through the game, persuasion is the key to getting things opened up for you to be able to do more quests. And it will also help get you other options that you wouldn't get if you're just, big brawny fighter that goes around beating things up. You won't get some of the side quests that you could get if you had the persuasion, because things will open up for you with persuasion that won't open up if you're just straightforward bull rush kind of thing, kind of like Amiri. So, and I also would stay away from the only thing I think that would play well in this one that I haven't played yet would be a wizard, because we don't really have a full-blown wizard. I mean, the closest thing we've got is Octavia if she goes into the trickster thing, arcane trickster, because she starts off as like a thief magic user split class. Reganar is eldritch something. I can't remember what they call him, but he basically is magic and fighting. But they don't have like a true I am nothing but a magic user person. And in most cases, you can have like, Val, and if you were looking at this particular party, you'd have Val, you'd have her, and you'd have probably Akpo and him, but you'd have 3 people in the front as fighters, right? You'd have him, Tristan as a support person, you have a Bard as a support person. He's basically your machine gun. And then if you had a magic user, you'd have another artillery piece. So you'd have 2 people casting stuff from back here, from the back line. You have one casting, a couple of support people. He can cast some offensive spells too. But you got pretty much support, somebody with heavy hitting stuff, because if you take the right wizard, you can actually read all the spells, and at 10th level, I think it is, all the spells will now go off at your level, no matter what spell they were written at. So if it's a 5th level fireball, it'll go off as a 10th level fireball, and so on. So your spells are really potent, and you just carry around all the scrolls you want. You don't even use your spells. Your spells fill in the holes of the things you don't have in your scroll collection, and just use scrolls all the time. And I think it would be really powerful. It's one of those things I want to do. I don't know if I'll film it or not. I'd have to be quite a bit of interest in me doing a series like that, because this game takes a long time. It's been like a year that we've been working on this. All right. Okay, so with all of that said, there's all of that there. I also have a Discord server that I started up called Dren608 Plays. Link should be in the description of the video. You can click on that and join. It's there to talk to me about what to do next, what games I'm doing now. You can go in and give me advice, because when I'm doing an uninformed playthrough, I want your advice. And even on informed playthroughs, if I miss something in the wiki, it's like, oh, dude, you needed to go left over there, that kind of thing. I enjoy those kinds of comments. I've had a couple comments from people saying, man, you're playing this game really horrible. And I always have to respond to them and say, did you read the description of the video? Did you see the very first 2 or so? I don't know what I'm doing. That's the whole point. This is supposed to be, for you, the expert, something to laugh at. And for those people who don't, never played the game before either, they can look at it and say, well, if that dude can do it, I can do it. I can do better than that. So, it's entertainment value, folks. That's why I do uninformed playthroughs. It's like, okay, what's this one all about? Baldur's Gate 3 was that way with me. That's why I played a ranger. It's like, this is a comfortable class for me in most RPGs. Turned out to be a pretty good class for me in that one, too. So, that's just the way it is. But anyway, that's what uninformed playthroughs are for. This stuff is like, hey, a bunch of people voted on, you know, choices that I gave them. Said, what do you want? What do you want to see? And this is what they picked. So this is what I'm trying to fulfill for them. Okay. So those are two ways to do things. Uninformed playthroughs are things that are like, gee, I really want to do that, and I think I could provide entertainment for people just seeing somebody sort of quote unquote new doing this. Um, and then for informed things like this, where people have voted for something that I've played before, and they're like, yeah, do it, but do it this way. Here's your limitations. You got to be a female monk, and you got to romance Tristan. No other. So which means you got to pay attention to your choices, and sometimes you got to make choices that you normally wouldn't make. Logically, you wouldn't do that, but you're romancing the dude, so you got to do that in order to get your romance score up with him, so that you have a good ending with him. So that's one of the things I ran into a couple times. It's like, oh man, I don't want to do this, but I got to do it this way because the wiki says if I don't, I'll get minus scores, and I can't do that. So you can go back and find some of those videos a while back. Anyway, I'm going to leave it here. We will come back here, do our check out. I will check out his spell books, make sure I've got everything the way I really want them. Do a complete rest with the camp, and then we'll go back in. We'll try to go to the basement next time. All right. Go to the basement, get to an early witch. That would give us 2 of the keys. And in her pantry or whatever, where we actually have to fight her, is where we will run into the 3rd mirror. And we should be able to solve that problem as well. And then after that, depending on how long that takes me, if I still have time, I might try to go and get the 3rd key. So then the next stream after that would be okay, we're going to get to the final battle, so to speak. So it's like, here's the final battle with a short ending, and here's the final battle with the long, with the go to the epilogue ending. So we'll do it that way. Okay? All right. I'm Dren608. Until we meet again, stay safe,